Give them your assessment of what you discovered through self-representation and give them a little bit of your background too and some of your frustrations.
Yeah, so I'm on the road. To keep my background short, I would say, just for all purposes, I'm a philanthropic entrepreneur. And University of Miami, 2 degrees from there. And then now going through, well, I've had lawyers before, going through different things, whether that's sports things or a car accident one time or even going through a divorce. And this is the first time I've been representing myself. And what I can say is, I not to get too emotional about the process, but you have to be aware of the lack of professionalism sometimes that come from a profession that you would think that would uphold professionalism to its, utmost standard. So that sometimes get frustrating through the process. But like what Tundra said is getting actually down to the facts of your case, knowing your numbers, knowing how that affects you over time, knowing how to get those things properly addressed with the court, is a way of going about it. But through my time of going through it, just staying low on the frustrations, keeping the emotion low, and just stand with the facts of everything, and trying to make sure I know how to properly get everything addressed. That's one experience that I've learned that I've taken that I'm going to make sure I pass on to other guys is just knowing where you're at in your case, and then all your options at that particular situation.
Now, I'm gonna say this now, Mike. Even you played in the professional arenas. It's like it's a secret anymore. Do you think that a lot of the guys that you've gone through, and I'm going to get to my situation later on as I get ready to talk about my case coming up on Monday. Do you think that many athletes could benefit from what you've learned as a former professional athlete and what you've now learned? Just even if they had to have an attorney, do you think that what you learned?
Uh, I would say based on mathematics alone, 115%. Based on mathematics alone. I mean, just based on the output of going to things that you think are serving and helping you, and then dealing with a group that can actually get something done for you and you things done for yourself. 100%.
Hope it's not me that's breaking it up, but I appreciate. I think I don't know if you went away, if it's my connection. Maybe somebody can tell me. But I was going to say something now. Now, come Monday, people, I have a hearing, and as the show's description shows, our judges and Mike and y'all can all stay on too. And I know Brett's going to definitely have something strong to say about this one. Do judges, whether it's intentional or otherwise, tend to cover up unethical conduct? Now, I will say, because I say nothing disparaging about attorneys in general, but specifically the attorneys that worked at Austin Road Basketball Professional Association of Tampa and Banker Lopez Gassler, I got to change, I think, the spelling on one of these the intros, have engaged in misconduct. And to some degree, maybe even an attorney that represented the Department of Veterans Affairs or claimed to have been there on the Department of Veterans Affairs behalf in my case, an automobile negligence case from 2000 and 2000. The accident was January 16, 2017. I filed suit in, I believe it was May of 2018. That case number is 2018 CA, that's Charlie Alpha 3553, and it's filed here in Hillsborough County, Florida. Anybody can go look it up. And the reason I'm transparent about things is it's all public record anyway.